Hey, today's video is about daddy issues, reasons, how it influences someone's love life. Also, I'll talk about signs of daddy issues and what it's like to date a girl with these issues. By the way, I have also videos on how to fix daddy issues, a video on guys with mommy issues, and later on I'll upload one about men with daddy issues. Anyway, all these videos about issues will be linked in the description box below. So what's good? Why do you need to know about daddy issues? Well, I think first of all, it can change your life and your relationships with others, and also you will look at other people absolutely different. Anyway, let's get started. So what daddy issues mean? It means that relationship with your father have created obstacles for you to be in a present relationship with another person. Your father sets up standards of male behavior. So later in your life, you're looking at your partner through the lens of those standards. The way your father mistreated you, criticized, ignored, been absent, abused you, or insert your variant. All that is a norm for you now. Father is the first person who shows us what love is and how to love. He is the first person to tell his daughter she is beautiful and precious and that she deserves the best. Father also should support you when you have hard times and praise you for your accomplishments. If he was always present physically in your childhood but abandoned you emotionally, that also leaves a mark on you. You will have difficulties trying to figure out who you are and what you should do in life. By the way, if you can't recognize some things about your childhood, not like when you were 2 or 3 years old, well, that's like too early, but like later on. So sometimes it means that there was something traumatic for you and you unconsciously try to forget it. Or sometimes it is a conscious decision to forget a certain episode or even a period in your life. Very often when being already adult, we repeat in our relationships the disappointing or traumatic scenarios from our childhood. For example, we may choose a partner who will disappoint us in ways that our father disappointed us, or we will pick a partner who is emotionally unavailable, like our father was, or on a subconscious level we may tend to behave in a ways that will cause our relationship to fall apart. We sabotage our own relationships and we don't even notice it. We think it's just a bad luck or someone else's fault. We expect bad things to happen and we project that onto others. If there is a really high degree of anger, frustration or hurt in your childhood, you are going to be bringing that into your relationships again and again. We unconsciously seek our father's love and approval through our partners. Freud called it a repetition compulsion. That means whatever we see in our childhood, we will repeat in the future. People who haven't worked out their issues will then choose a partner similar to their parents, hoping that getting that person's love will fill the void in their heart. Some people may even try hard not to be with someone similar to their father, who mistreated them. They're afraid to meet that kind of person, and they very often won't even notice how they end up meeting the exact same type of behavior or person with same qualities they hated so much in their father. For men who have daddy issues, it might include very intense feelings of competition with other men, and that happens because of their suppressed feeling of anger at father figures. Longing for father's love when being adult is a result of abandonment in childhood. It can lead to certain patterns of behavior. When in a relationship we act as a young child, we dream about other person to fill that emptiness and give us all the love and support we didn't receive when we were little. We expect them to solve all our problems and protect from everyone that tries to hurt us. Reasons of someone having daddy issues: absent father, distant father, abusive, unloving, neglectful and uncaring, unapproachable, when he wasn't there for you, father who left house after a divorce, when someone didn't have a father figure when growing up. When we are little, we can't understand many things. For example, that even though father is at work all the time and we barely see him, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love us. At that age, we tend to take everything personally. If parents divorced and dad leaves home and becomes less involved in children's lives, kids often blame themselves. They think they must have done something wrong or were like bad kids in general. Signs you may be having daddy issues. Quick disclaimer, you're not going to have all the mentioned here signs. You may have only few of them. So what are the signs? Having problems building relationships, sabotaging them, not wanting to open up to the other person, being afraid they wouldn't understand or leave you, trust issues, excessive jealousy and neediness, seeking male attention, trying to look sexy all the time, low self-esteem, social anxiety, dating older men. Though this one doesn't necessarily mean a girl has daddy issues, but it could be a sign of emotional fixation on father figures. Anger issues, fear of committed relationships, eating disorders, abusive relationships, toxic relationships, early sexual activity. When you have daddy issues, you need constant reassurance that you are loved. And it's hard for your partner to do so because it's never enough for you. You having that void makes that mission impossible. Some men go for the girls with daddy issues on purpose because they know those girls have very low standards. Some guys just happen to fall in love with a girl who have daddy issues. So what it's like to date a girl with daddy issues. She has low self-esteem and low standards of male behavior around her. She can't say no to her man. She thinks she needs to comply with all his requests because she thinks he wouldn't need or want her. Getting trust of a girl with daddy issues is difficult. She may test a guy or even reject him to see if he's serious about her. Flirting with other guys. Because she needs more male attention, as mentioned earlier, she might even not think about cheating. She doesn't want to hurt her boyfriend or make him jealous. She's being suspicious and dramatizing if a guy didn't text her back or disappear for a short period of time. It is unfortunate when you have daddy issues. It is sad that whatever bad happened in our childhood has such a huge influence on our lives, and it's bad that they don't teach us that at school, all those things and how to overcome them and grow to be a better person. But the good things start to happen when you acknowledge you have a problem, you have issues and you wanna work on it. And important thing is when you want to take the responsibility for your life. But alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. Click the sub bell and like button, I will appreciate that. Okay, bye.